If you are one of the many people who live, work, or love to play in downtown Las Vegas, you may have noticed a little bit of construction going on lately. Well, the dust has finally settled on the Main Street Improvement Project. It was celebrated in a big way on September 6th. We were there on the ground and in the air thanks to our very own drone pilot and videographer, Steve Horlock. People started gathering around Main and Commerce in downtown Las Vegas on this warm Thursday evening. They were here to celebrate our ever-evolving downtown and this beautiful piece of public art being unveiled to kick off a two-part ceremony.
And we are excited to unveil this beautiful work of art known as radial symmetry. I'd also like to offer a special thank you to the Las Vegas Arts Commission for their support of this exciting public art project.
Radial Symmetry was created by local artist Luis Varela Rico. He was chosen out of several local artists to create a piece that spoke to our city's roots and heart. He dug back to a time before gambling and entertainment were what sprung to mind at the mention of our city. He explained that as an artist, he was drawn to how the Southern Paiutes turned practical vessels into an art form.
I researched their work. They were into making baskets, really intricate baskets. I like the shapes of the vessels, and I definitely responded to the pattern work that they weaved into the baskets. So that really was the genesis, and I think people think it's a stretch now looking at it, but that was the beginning of the idea, and it kind of grew from there.
The president of the 18B Arts District is not only thrilled with the new art, he's particularly excited about it being done by one of our many local great artists, instead of calling on a world-renowned artist to do the creating.
I oftentimes think if we can give them the opportunity to use some city grants or city funds to hire a city artist, somebody who lived here for 30 years, then we can make a world-renowned artist.
Mayor Carolyn Goodman told the crowd that she and her husband, former Mayor Oscar Goodman, were determined to put the downtown back on the map, and that public art was always an important element to that goal.
This is such an exciting time for us because, as you see, we've widened the sidewalks, landscape, everything's so beautiful, but the most important part of any city, beyond its safety and its medical care, the most important piece is culture and art.
Councilman Bob Coffin, who represents this area of the city, led the ceremonial ribbon cutting, marking this beautiful gateway into downtown Las Vegas. He then led the entire group to the next stop, Maine in California, where locals and local business owners were ready to celebrate part 2 of the evening's festivities, the lighting and unveiling of Main Street Improvement Project. Wider pedestrian-friendly sidewalks, beautiful trees, and a brand new one-way street, all under a new canopy of bistro lights.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, light 'em up!
This project was nearly 2 years in the making, but for locals and shop owners, they are just happy to see it's done and that the improvements are spectacular.
Finally, Main Street is open. Yay! We're so excited about it. Woo!
You know, we relocated here from New York City to open a new startup small business in an up-and-coming community, and we're elated. It's really just about to happen.
We're a part of the roots. It's a new evolution coming, and it's great to be a part of it. It's awesome.
With crowds that rival a First Friday event here in the downtown, you could see every shop, restaurant, and bar was bustling with excitement, and people of all ages, tourists and locals.
Very, very nice. We love it. We just live actually nearby, and we really like the idea that we have a place now to go around, to see. It's open. It's very nice. We love it.
And while the lighting makes for a beautiful ambiance on Main Street, this dog mom says she also feels safer now.
Very nice because there is light, you can walk. There's not many places here in downtown that you can actually do a walk. So it's really nice to have a space that you can take the walk, take your dog for a walk.
Yeah.
Probably summed up best by Derek Stonebarger at the Radial Symmetry unveiling, downtown Las Vegas is one of the hottest spots around. And not just because we're so cool.
Not just because we have the coolest bars and restaurants and antique stores and art galleries, but just because we have a real community that's being formed. And it's something that we can all be proud of to be here in downtown Las Vegas in the Arts District. Yeah, applaud yourselves, seriously.
Now, Councilman Bob Coffin says, remember how great it feels to have this project done, because once Project Neon is a little closer to being done, there's going to be another rehab project in downtown Las Vegas on Las Vegas Boulevard from Sahara to Stewart.